Although the French borrowed the fleur de lis, we come from Africa.
Flower of life.
Fleur actually means flower, or flowers tree, trees of flowers. It's a flower tree of life.
So when you say our people back in Egypt, please bring.
Specifically, I can't give you a name, but I'm saying the whole concept of how they were communal in terms of engaging everyone
Well,
in
you know, it
peace.
was us.
The same
I don't
concept that
ask
I
them questions
continue
like
to
that.
stress and strive
Leave
for
that
here
answer.
is being inclusive. This gentleman here, this gentleman here, this gentleman taking pictures for it, the whole nine. Everybody has to be a part of it. And it has to be given. It has to be you take what's yours and share it and give it to others so that they can continue to share it right back among us.
Oh, you got one more question.
One more question.
Say that one more. In fact, we just left Dakar, Senegal. Our sister city is St. Louis, Senegal. We will build houses in Senegal. I saw mothers sleeping on the floors. While we have Section 8 here where people are waiting for vouchers, they don't even have anybody building houses. They're so overpopulated. There's no place to live. They don't know how. So I must build an Africa. I must.
This is Saint Louis and Africa.
St. Louis, Senegal. Yep.
I be accidentally pressing that on applications and stuff.
Say that was one.
I be accidentally pressing the other Saint Louis.
Yep.
Senegal.
I'm working with the mayor to set up a delegation in June of 2022. Everybody that's interested to St. Louis, Senegal. We must. The mayors prior to.
I get my name on.
We're working on it. Mayor Francis Slay went to Stuttgart, Germany. All sorts of other mayors have been everywhere. Mayor Bosley, first black mayor, was one of the first to actually endure and engage with St. Louis, Senegal. That is our sister city. So we must. They want to come here and do the very same thing that you're doing.
I think I remember that when Bosley was in.
So
I was just graduating from high school.
both ways. They want to come here and we want to go there.
So like, can I ask you, do they teach us though? Do they teach us that? 'Cause I don't think we have learned that.
It's our job to educate ourselves. That's where I come in with trivia night and things of that nature that I'm trying to do to continue to educate us on us. I went to William Johnson Simmons Elementary School and didn't know he was a black man until now. Do you know how ashamed I am of that? I did not know the importance of that school's name and to learn it now. So as he's saying, learn. I'm so exhausted some days because I'm falling asleep with a book trying to learn more of what I didn't learn even in the school itself. The school never even taught me the importance of this man, Charlton Tandy. We hear the Annie Malones and the Arthur Ashes, but they're living legends. Dr. Givens, we just lost him a few days ago. To understand how important Stowe's Teacher College was, that we couldn't even get teachers to teach in black schools. That school was colored school number 8. That's what it was named before it was Simmons. We only could get African American teachers in our schools, but we didn't even have a place to learn. So they actually created normal school, which turned into Stowe's Teacher College, and we could actually learn, which you rep in Harris Stowe. That's how this became to be. And so educating people on, we were great. We had all that right here. We got to bring it right back.
It is some books on the Ville. You got one on the Ville, Meacham Park. They little pamphlets too. It probably take like an hour to read if that much, but it's so much history in there. Like if you right next to your like a computer, you probably take 2 days to read it because you're gonna be doing so much research on just information. And I'm gonna say fortunate for the young out here. You know, y'all have the internet. Like unfortunately, I mean I ain't saying I'm old, but I'm only 45. But I'm just saying that we only had encyclopedias. You know, and only what was wrote in there, and then we had our elders to talk to us. But now, you know, you want to learn about Senegal, you want to learn about Africatown in Alabama. It's in Mobile, Alabama. They have a summit as well, and similar to what I'm thinking we gonna try to create here in St. Louis, somewhat. But it's, you know, I would say just go online, man. There's so much history about us that we still don't know. I still don't know, you know.
Website lists 140 something icons and groups, and I'm continually adding to my own website. If you go there, you'll see that information and truthfully. Like when you say, what's a community? It's my job to let them, I gotta make it easy for them. So when they go like, wait, you mean the street is named after this person? Margaret Bush? She was an attorney that fought for Lavity? Like, these people are right here.
Chuck Berry house right here on Whittier.
On Whittier.
The first black house, first house that someone moved into, if I'm mistaken, was up on Maffett on the other end, wasn't it? Or Ashland on one of them streets.
Correct. And
Yeah.
the Shelley House is prominent. If
Right.
it wasn't for the Shelley landmark case that made it, they could not enact upon the covenants that restricted African Americans from owning property in this area. So all that happened. I was there at the Shelley House when it was dedicated on Lavity or whatever. 4600, I believe. Those things are here.
Right.
And if we don't bring your attention to them to understand, they
Right.
never will teach us our history if we don't fight for learning it. And so you didn't even know that you needed to learn it. And that's
I
part
know
of
that.
it. I didn't know William Johnson Simmons wrote this book, Men of Mark, for 173 icons that he acknowledged back in the 1900s. So imagine how much catching up I got to do to even get caught up, to even teach it. So
I waited on you at Kingside. That's where I know you from. Diner.
Ah, yeah.
That's where I know. I'm simply looking like, where I know you from. Yeah.
that is outstanding. Outstanding. Congratulations. You got big shoes to fill. So now we got to look to you to be one of our leaders to keep us in line where we need to be, help teach us and educate us.